Welcome back to Soccerbeat. Orlando Pirates are back. Soccerbeat is back. Talking Pirates. Jose Riveiro, the Cup King. 3-1, Baroka. Boys, we're back in business. We were down for 1 week. We were quiet. We didn't go on social media. The online branch was shut down. But we're back. Soccerbeat, Cheezy, tell us what you saw today. Great performance from the Bucks.
Yeah, well, I think a great way to bounce back. I think the rest did them quite good. You could see that the players were a little bit well rested. As much as playing a lower division team is always a difficult task, playing against a team like Baroka, it's never easy. They always, these teams that come into the Nedbank, they always come up with surprises. As you know, it's a cup that's just full of surprises, and I think the guys stepped up really well and made sure that they go through into the next stage. I think, yes, we were not at 100%, but you could just tell that, we just needed the goals and just make sure that we wrapped the game a little bit early. That was good from the boys.
Yeah. Boys, I want to quickly talk to you about something. Obviously, when the lineup first came out, we all messaged each other saying, oh, no rotation, same lineup. Yeah, obviously it was what we thought was a weaker Baroka team, cup game. We thought maybe there'd be some changes because obviously Arrows coming up, Cape Town City coming up next week, big important league games. But the Spanish guitar went with the same lineup again. What did you think about the fact that he kept the same lineup?
Mike, today we feel like undertakers. You know why? We have risen from the dead. People have buried us for this past week, but we have risen from the dead. And come to make everybody who was at our funeral, Baroka was at our funeral, and we've come to pay our respects in this next round. So we have given them our respects by rising from the dead. Yeah. We look at our performance today. Listen, yes, the lineup, we were all worried. Man, no rotation. But you know why? You know why we're wondering this as well? It's because of everybody wants negativity into our camp. Everybody wants to enforce their way into our camp. Yeah? Whereas Coach Jose knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. All of us on the outside world is sitting here and hoping and assuming things. He works with them every day. Their fitness trainer works with them every day. Because look, for example, again now. Look today. How sharp did we look? How did we move the ball? Do you know what I'm saying? We look bloody sharp. So it's just, why should people keep reaching for negatives? Yes, we understand that people are tired. We're speaking from a supporter's point of view. But the coach just showed us again. Hey, listen, boys. These boys of ours are fit. They're fit. And what did they do? Completely annihilate this Baroka team. Annihilated them. Yes, people always say that we speak, that we are a therapy session for Orlando Pirates. But we're not. We only speak facts. We speak facts. If we get a knock, we take a knock. Yeah. And if we do well, we do well. Like this, Cheez, a great point as well, where you said, hey, listen, we play Baroka, and it's not easy when we play the small team because then we have to come to the party. But look at our mentality of our boys. There's a mentality instilled of our boys. No matter who the opponent is in front of us, we're going to treat you with respect and play our game. Yeah? Simple. Toted, we're going to go with you. Yeah. And what it has shown us again today. There's absolutely nothing wrong with our squad. People must just stop reaching for negative comments to say, oh, let's do this, let's do that. Hey, we can speak from a coaching point of view, from a supporter's point of view. This would like to happen, but we don't train with the team every day. We don't know what's happening every day. We don't see what the fitness trainer is monitoring every day. Period. Job done. Orlando Pirates has risen from the dead, and the Undertaker is here to take names. Baroka number one.
I think to add on what you just said, Moeneeb, I think typical example of the team that won the treble. I think there was not really too many changes in Rudy Koral's team, and people never complained, Yes, we are saying Pirates maybe don't have the depth as the other team, but I think the players are being managed well because that's why you have physical trainers. That's why you have these units at the back that check on the players' fitness levels, if they can cope, if they can't cope, because I've seen this in a couple of games where the coach makes subs maybe after 2-0 cushion and then things start to go south, and there's no more gel into the team. And I think that's just something that makes him worry that, look, if I can get these guys to start a match, I might end up having to play catch up. So let me rather maybe get the 2-3 goals, and then I can bring them slowly inside, and try and give them those minutes, And also something that I picked up, I think maybe in the market we would have went and maybe tried get another winger, since we're having problems with Saleng on the right. We're making makeshift with Roto. Can he last for the whole season? Is anyone that's going to be able to take up that position? That's something that I picked up that maybe might affect us going a little bit further into the season, But in terms of rotation, I think it's the coach's choice. We have our own opinions as fans, as supporters, and we're always looking for things. Okay, yeah, why is he not rotating? Why is he not playing this one? But I think the coach knows what he's doing. I think the results speak for themselves to show you that he's got belief in the core of his players.
On that point with rotation, I mean, Liverpool has been playing the same lineup over and over again. And the first time that Arno Slot tried to get clever with his lineup in the FA Cup against Plymouth Argyle, he rotated the whole team, and then they lost 1-0 and they were out the cup. And I mean, at the end of the day, Jose Riveiro is the cup king of South African football. He's now gone 12 games undefeated in a row in the Nedbank Cup. I think sometimes you just got to trust the fact that he knows what he's doing. All us couch experts sitting on the outside, sometimes we just need to put our hands up and say, the captain he's captaining the ship. He knows what he wants to do. They got in front, and then we got the chance to get Tapelo out after 60 minutes. Cash was substituted at halftime. So there is that rotation that's coming. Even in his post-match press conference, he speaks about the other guys coming to the parties. So you can hear that he's not 100% convinced with what the bench is bringing in. He needs them to come to the party. But I think he was pretty happy with Ndlondlo, the impact that he had when he came in. So, a lot of positives, I think, to take out of this performance.
Yes, Mikey. Yeah. Mikey, and what's our couch? What are we as couch experts going to say if, for example, the coach changes everything up? All of a sudden now, we go 2-0 down against Baroka because we don't have that flow and that rhythm with the incoming players. And we go 2-0 down, chasing the game. Now we're going to keep chasing the game, for example. And as couch experts thinking, yes, we should have had that rotation. We go 2-0 down, and then we chase the game. We get to 2-1 maybe, and then all of a sudden we lose the game. Then what's our point going to be? Hey, why are we undermining the team? You understand? So as couch experts, let us just be there, sit there, watch football, and our knowledge is limited of the game. The coach is working with them every day. The fitness trainer is working with them every day. That's where the real knowledge is. Us, let's keep our knowledge to where it is. It's only till here. I only know from what I can think, not from what I see every day. Period. Yeah. He knows what he's doing. Let's get on that
ad break, boys. We're going to go to ad break, pay the bills, and afterwards we have to speak about Mabasa hat-trick. So we'll chat about that after the break.
What makes a city? Is it the roads? Is it the rivers or canals?
Nah. It's the people, mate. You lot, the passionate ones.
The ones who stand in the rain, and the sky blues under the blue skies.
You're part of this great city, wherever you may be.
And we are back with Soccerbeat. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to Soccerbeat. Talking Pirates, we are here after every single Pirates result. We commiserate with you and we celebrate when we win. But today we have to speak about the one man who scored a hat-trick. Tsegofasa Mabasa, 44 goals now in all competitions. He's just jumped Leslie Manyatela. He's only 14 behind Tova Lekazi. Boys, I mean, he's a sniper. He's gone through a bit of tough times and guys are saying, where the goals. But when he scores, he scores. And 44 now. Second in the PSL era for Orlando Pirates. Cheezy, the sniper doing the business.
The stats speak for themselves, Mikey. The stats speak for themselves. Not a fancy player. Sometimes it gets on to the fans' nerves, and it gets so irritated. But if they look at the stats, he's the guy that's hitting the back of the net, So Mabasa is basaring, when you are basaring, he always does the fire. Yes, he's got his on and off days, but the stats are out there for the people. Those that do not know, just try and check on Mabasa's stats and see that, he just surpassed one of the top strikers of Orlando Pirates, the late Leslie Manyatela. So, Vilagazi, beware, my friend. This young man is coming with fire, that left foot. And you can see he's scoring a lot of tap-ins because he's always in the box, Mikey. You'll never see him go out wide making he's always just in that 6-yard, 18 box waiting for a reload, for a Masongai to lay off to set for him to finish. And I think he's just one of those prolific strikers that Pirates has, and big up to him. I mean, today, I mean, they just rolled the ball for him to finish, and I think as a striker, that's what you need. First time I've seen him smile, I never seen him complain. I know he always complains, like, hey, why didn't I pass him in? Hey, reload, set. They said you, my guy, today, hey, trick, you took the ball home. So don't forget to share the cake with the players,
Boys, we have to speak about that third goal. Honestly, I think that might be one of the best goals I've seen Orlando Pirates score in a couple of years. I lost count with how many passes it was. It must have been 20 to 30 passes before Tito pulls out an amazing heel extension, and then Mabasa puts it in the back of the net. Absolutely.
That ambulance was the orchestrator, Mike. He was the orchestrator today, Donna. He was sorting out the keys, everything, Mfana.
Yeah.
As always, I know sometimes fans get behind him and like, no, why was he dribbling? He lost the ball. But we also forget when he does the good things, let's also give praise, man, and say, hey, keep up the good work. I mean, look at that assist. I mean, what sharpness, what cleverness from him, The one he also gave Mabasa, the second goal of his. Set, rolled it for him. He could have scored on his own, but he set. That just shows you, that he's growing as a player. Look at the one that Mabasa scored to get his hat trick. A nice layoff from Fetu. Those are the things that some of us like to do. Shia Ngwenya, Shia, Bamba. It's like, take it, my guy, eat. We go to the corner flag and celebrate after that, man. So, man, what a brilliant team goal from Orlando Pirates. I want them to do more of that. I need them to do more of that.
Hold on.
And how was the movement of the ball from side to side to open them up? The patience on the ball. The movement on the ball. They moved Orlando Pirates. They moved Baroka back to one place. We came and moved the ball all around again. Brought Baroka out. Knew that space was opening there for us. Moved the ball through the lines into that wide space. And then we were in. The composure that we guys showed. The patience. The awareness of everybody. That comes from the utility of the squad, where we have got an understanding now. Everybody's understanding our movements. That's why I'm dressed this way. It was back to formalities again today for us. Back to formalities.
I just risen from the dead also. I'm alive now, man. I'm back to life.
Listen here. Sorry, Mikey. So my wife's trying to crawl past. She doesn't want to walk past. She's trying to crawl past here now. Yes. And dressed here. Don't crawl past. Don't crawl past. It's familiar. You must walk here. She's crawling here.
So tonight you are having a full plate, Moeneeb. Full plate. No need to knock on other people's doors.
Tonight, baby. Full plate tonight. And dressed for supper.
It looks like you're going out on a Valentine's Day. It looks like you're taking your wife out for a very fancy dinner, bro.
Mikey, don't expose me now, man. Don't expose me now. Listen, boys, listen. I had lunch this afternoon. I had some lunch. And now I'm dressed for supper.
Maybe quickly, we have to do a little goalkeeper's corner. You're the one person in South Africa who can speak about goalkeeping technique and whatnot. Is there anything that we can look at for the goal that
let me just put on my
conceded?
Yes. No, this is a little bit of an issue here. So we can't be too formal with this, because what is not formal is our boy Chahine making errors. That's not formal. That's not normal for us, because we're so used to him being always on his game, as a goalkeeper as well. And I'm sure he will know it as well. He knows it as well. That's something he should have saved, But I rather have that errors in games like that, where we are 4-5-0 up, than in an important game. Because that is a goalkeeper's life. That is a goalkeeper's life. You hit that top all the time. And what is important is that you stay there. But some stuff like this can deter you, But what makes it even softer is the fact that we were 3-1 up and to got 3-0 up, and to concede, so it never cost the game. So it won't affect him that much. But he knows, as a goalkeeper, and for us as goalkeepers as well, he knows he should have done better, because he is one of those goalkeepers he's a national team goalkeeper. So it shouldn't, I'm telling him, and he knows as well, that it is a mistake, but it shouldn't eat him up, because that is not how we know him to be. He's not the Mbunchanis of the world. He's not those type of goalkeepers that is error prone. He's not from those goalkeepers. These things are normal, and I'm sure he'll just pick himself up. But what is the good thing is, we accept the mistake. We don't point the finger, because you saw him. He never went to the hall and said, hey, all here, all this, what. No, he never did that.
Yeah.
He just accepted it. Yeah. It's mine as a big, solid professional. Yes, she's going past again. Yeah, she got 8 slices of bread in her hand. Yeah, come baby, come boss. I'm busy with goalkeeping things. Go boss. Don't let the bread fall. Right?
Baroka
And
is our
he
daily
accepted
bread.
it as a professional, moved on, and we carry on again. Chayini, my boy, don't stress, my boy. These things happen, happens to the best. And unfortunately today, the best were you, and it happened for you today. But I'm sure you'll just lift their shoulders up and go again.
For sure,
Yeah,
Moeneeb.
that's not
Something they need,
not,
something they need to work on, Mikey, before you go into an ad break.
Cheezy.
Because I looked
Cheezy,
at
hold it for
the
that
stats. I
after
think
the
in
ad
their
break.
last.
I know you got some wisdom for us. Hold it for after the ad break.
No, not some wisdom, Mikey. You know, not some wisdom, Mikey. But the Pirates, they need to start getting clean sheets at home, my guy. I think in their last 5, they only had 1 at Orlando, which was against Al Ahly. They must close the back door. Okay, Mikey, you can go pay the bills.
The Carling Black Label Cup is here to put the power back in your hands. Fagugesi at the Carling Cup on 21 December at Orlando Stadium. Buy a Carling Black Label and vote for your Carling All-Stars. T's and C's apply. South Africa, be sharp. Not for persons under the age of 18.
Maybe we got a big week ahead of us. Arrows on Wednesday. We're back to the league. That's where we really need to bounce back. This was a formality. We all expected Pirates to win this one, but obviously Baroka, we sort of knew what the result was going to be. Wednesday's the big one. Golden Arrows. Can we really bounce back in the league and start to put the pressure back on again? Well, obviously, Sundowns gave us a bit of a breather with the fact that they dropped points in their last game. They're keeping that door open for Pirates. Can Pirates bounce back in the league?
Boys, you know one thing that we never realized? It felt seemed like such a long time ago that we were back at Orlando Stadium. Yeah? How was that crowd? How was our supporters? From start to end. Yeah? Jesus, my brother. Not saying that wherever we travel to, our supporters was not, but this is home. This is the home of the ghost. This is the slaughterhouse.
Oh, yeah.
You saw that supporters. We started the first 5 games first 5 minutes slowly, and then they just kept pushing. Jesus, my man. That was the big old days. I could feel it again there. That's the home of the ghost over there. So I have no fear. These teams coming here. Oh, Cape Town City still coming. First up is Golden Arrows. Golden Arrows first up. And then both is at the slaughterhouse, right? Both is there, right?
Yeah.
Yes? So remember,
Arrows
these
is away.
ones.
Arrows is away from home.
Arrows is away. But Durban is owned by Orlando Pirates supporters. You know that.
Of course.
That is,
away from home. There's no away from Pirates.
Mikey, Durban is full Orlando Pirates. That is the game that Senzo always used to cry by me. Slim Cat, please, man. I want to play in Durban. My family is there. Then, unfortunately, that week I have a hamstring injury and he will be playing because he knows the support is like this there. You know, the support is like this there. So, the same, I have no fear going to Durban. No disrespect to the team. No disrespect to the team. But our supporters are back because I heard in there. And then we come back here to Cape Town City. Holy shit, but Cape Town City has never heard our supporters here yet. They have never heard these ones here at full voice, and our people are singing again. So I'm quietly confident that we will pick up these 3 points because we're back on track again now. Back on track. To be back at home, even better. Looking forward to it.
Okay, boys. Thank you, Soccerbeat. Thank you, Soccerbeat family. The Undertakers, we have resurrected from the dead.
We are alive, Mikey. We are alive.
We're back in business, guys. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Danko.
Soccerbeat,